For the last 9 weeks, we have shared a weekly fireside chat each Friday to provide encouragement and keep you updated about what's happening here at Brethren Woods as we journey together through the COVID-19 global pandemic. Today, May 15th, as promised, we will be sharing some very important updates about our 2020 summer camp season.
Since March, Brethren Woods camp staff and Shenandoah District leadership have been closely monitoring public and verifiable information about the current health crisis and what that might mean for our summer camp season. Last week, Virginia Governor Northam announced that summer camps must remain closed when the state moves into Phase 1 of reopening and recovery. It is uncertain how long Phase 1 will last and what the final regulations for summer camps will be in Phase 2. Some guidelines for camp operations in light of COVID-19 have started to become available from the Centers for Disease Control, our state and local health departments, and the American Camp Association. Social distancing requirements, even while playing games and in the pool, group size limits, required face masks for large portions of the day, daily temperature checks, using disposable products, not being able to do family-style meals, and many other regulations we would need to implement would require us to change significant aspects of camp's program and culture that are essential pieces of how camp lives out our mission and meets the goals of our camp experience. Our responsibility for the health and safety of our campers, their families, staff, volunteers, and the wider community is first and foremost in our minds. Bringing together children and youth from various households for a week-long day or overnight experience together, and then sending them home and welcoming a new group of campers, creates a situation where it would be easy for COVID-19 to be spread not only among campers and staff members, who may be relatively unaffected by the virus, but also transmitted to their families, churches, and communities, which could include vulnerable populations that may suffer more severe symptoms. Therefore, Brethren Woods has decided to suspend our traditional summer camp programs for children and youth for the 2020 summer camp season.
While this has been a difficult decision to make, it has been made with the full support of camp and district staff, the Outdoor Ministries team, and the Shenandoah District Crisis Management team and leadership team who have all met over the past week. As hard as it may be, we firmly believe that this is the right decision for the health and safety of everyone who is a part of the Brethren Woods community, as well as for the future of Brethren Woods. This year, living at the Valley of Christian community that we teach so well at camp means staying apart. We know that this decision is disappointing for campers and their families who are registered for camp. Camp staff and volunteers who had committed to serving at camp this summer are feeling this heartbreaking loss as well. We hope that by making this decision now, camp families will have time to make other plans for their children's summers, including considering one or both of the alternative programs Brethren Woods will be offering. Brethren Woods is committed to the modified deposit and registration policies we announced in March. Families of registered campers will be contacted by email or a follow-up phone call to get information about their preferences for any funds already paid for suspended 2020 camp programs. In addition to receiving a full refund or crediting funds toward a future event, as you are able, we invite families to consider converting all or a portion of our funds already paid into a donation to support camp's ongoing ministry, including alternative summer programs. Brethren Woods is not immune to the negative financial impacts of this pandemic, and we are facing some serious financial challenges.
For the first time since 1960, a traditional summer camp program for children and youth will not be held at Brethren Woods. Instead, we will live into the truth of Isaiah 43:19, which promises that God is doing a new thing and will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. We will be offering 2 completely new alternative program options to fulfill our mission and meet camp's goals this summer. Based on current information about Phase 2 regulations and guidelines for summer camps, we anticipate being able to open camp's facilities and resources for families as soon as we move into that phase. Registration for this family camp option will open on June 1st, when families can select dates and facilities that will work for them. A reduced summer staff will be on site to host families, including implementing enhanced cleaning procedures and protocols. While on site, families will be able to sign up for craft and nature activities, as well as staff-led adventures like canoeing and archery. They can also enjoy camp's trails, go fishing, and play together, maintaining appropriate social distance from other groups at camp. Each day, intergenerational Bible study materials will be provided for families to use together, and each family will also be assigned a separate swim time if current pool restrictions are eased. An optional morning watch gathering at the Lake Campfire Circle and an evening Vespers service at Cherry Hill will be held, with families required to wear face masks and maintain social distance from other families at those events. Meals will be a combination of family-style breakfasts served out of the Woodland Retreat Center and eaten at picnic tables, cold lunches families can enjoy in their living area, on a trail, or anywhere around camp, and evening cookout options like mountain pies, foil dinners, tacos in a bag, and Dutch oven delights, all available to be selected by families from the camp cookbook with all of the supplies, food, and instructions provided. Family camp will be a great on-site alternative option for camper families that are ready to get out and are feeling comfortable heading to camp. It's also a fun and reasonably priced vacation alternative for families who may not be able to go on other trips planned for this summer.
We know that not everyone will be able to join us on site at camp this summer, so we also want to provide an alternative camp program that campers and their families can access, no matter where they are. What's in the Woods is an absolutely free online camp connection we'll be offering for 7 weeks in June and July. While we believe that virtual camp isn't really possible, this online portal will help current, past, and future campers to stay connected or get connected with camp this summer. Each of the 7 weeks will focus in on one of the This Is Our Prayer Bible themes and scriptures with input from some of our amazing camp deans. Monday through Friday, we'll post morning watch and Vespers video, a meal grace, a rest time story, and short videos introducing hands-on craft, nature, community building, and water activities. Each week will also include some special features with guest appearances, like a visit to the camp kitchen, Shalom sessions, health checks, Adventure Pioneer Program outdoor living skills, service projects, camp cookouts, and hikes. Campers and families are encouraged to join us for Sunday night virtual campfire to kick off each week, and we'll wrap up each week with the posted slideshow of submitted photos. You can register for What's in the Woods through our online registration system or by simply completing the request form on our website under the Summer Camp tab. We'll send you a username, password, and login information to get started. Access to the portal will open the week of June 7th and continue through July 24th. We'll even send weekly reminder emails about upcoming activities and suggested supply lists. Even though What's in the Woods will be offered completely free this summer, we do have some costs associated with the program. Donations to support camp's ministry are encouraged, and a minimum donation of $75 includes a special edition 2020 Summer Camp t-shirt. Churches are encouraged to make use of What's in the Woods as virtual VBS, online Sunday school supplement, or weekly programming option. What about a weekly church campfire, in person or online, to check in with families and explore the materials provided by camp? Simply get children, youth, and adults in your congregation registered and request a username and password for access, and you're all set.
More information about both of these exciting programs will be made available over the coming weeks. Check out our website at brotherandwoods.org or contact the camp office for more information. We hope you'll help us spread the word to friends and families from your church, school, or neighborhood as we welcome families at camp to reach out with God's good news in new ways this summer.
From the beginning of this crisis, Brethren Woods has been striving to follow Jesus' example and choosing love and hope in the midst of fear and uncertainty. As we face these challenges, we will all need to work together to support and encourage one another as we live out the values we've been teaching at camp for years: Christ-centered living, love, respect, community, resiliency, strength, stewardship, determination, leadership, and grit. We need each other and camp, now more than ever.
God is faithful. Once again in Isaiah 43:19, God says, "For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in dry wasteland." Together, may we travel God's path through this wilderness, experience rivers of love and faithfulness, and recognize and participate in the new things that spring forth. So be it. Amen.